thought you only had two.
Did he say there is some? Yeah, they're going to do it for themselves. When they're done, then we're going to come all you faithful.
I lit some of them. Thanks.
Oh, wait. There we go. It's on now.
Hey, the boss is here.
Say. Sí, sí.
O come, Emmanuel. O come, that light that is as ancient as time itself, as beautiful as the essence of God. Come and be here this evening. I'm Reverend Richard Burdick, and it is my deepest pleasure to wish you all the first time this evening, Merry Christmas. We have been, yes, go ahead. This is a hoot and holler service. You can make noise if you want. We have been invoking all the qualities throughout this season of that light, that essence, that spirit, that one goodness. We began our journey at the beginning of Advent with the lighting of the candle of hope. We see it kindled here tonight, of faith, that that which we are seeking is actually seeking us. We celebrate that tonight. We began that journey with hope and then moved into a place of faith, a place of peace, knowing that it had not arrived yet, that which we had been seeking was not here yet, but yet we still sang, O come, Emmanuel, within me. And so we kindled a candle of peace, knowing that with God all things are possible. Every dream in your heart this evening is possible. We claim it and we know it with the candle that's kindled for peace. And we knew that our love for each other was the foundation of the house that we would build. It is the foundation of Christmas. That love be passed between us this evening in such a way that this world is a brighter place. We kindled the candle of love also this evening. And then we opened up the doors and let the children play in a place of joy, a place of celebrating that which we had been waiting for had arrived. For so long we had waited. And like every dream and vision for the world collectively and individually, there comes that moment when, yes, the celebration can start. And then this evening we have kindled the last candle, the Christ candle, the arrival of the consciousness, the arrival of the peace, the joy, the harmony in each and every heart. We celebrate that in each and every one of you this evening as we open up this field and the container for something beautiful and magical, something perhaps not planned, but something holy. And each one of you is a part of that. I invite you to close your outer eyes and to open your inner eyes. And no longer do we sing, O come, the light, Emmanuel, the goodness, the peace, the harmony, the joy. For the message has been delivered, I have always been present. And so tonight we celebrate that light that we have sought is already here. We are home. And each one of us brings a unique light to the whole that is our experience tonight and will be the experience of the new year. And so we can sing joy to the world. That which we have sought has arrived. And we say thank you, God, for the light that each of you brought into this space this evening. I'm going to invite our welcome team to come forward. And if you're here for the very first time, we want you to know that we have opened our heart, the manger of our heart, for the light that you have brought into our space. We don't take it lightly. Welcome to our home. Welcome to our family. Welcome to our community. Welcome to our celebration of Christmas here this evening. Most importantly, welcome to the consciousness that we all hold as we know that you are the light of the world. Whether you're awake to it or not, we as a community tonight are aware that you are the light of the world. And so we're just going to ask, as the music continues lightly under my voice, to just raise your hand. It's a little dark, so raise it really high. And we have a packet of information we'd like to get to those of you who are here for the very first time. Raise them high and wave it so they can see you. We might bring the house lights up just a little bit. We celebrate the goodness that each person in this room brought here this evening. And we come to the altar of peace, of joy, of harmony, of love, of goodness, and all that is holy and sacred. For the candles that have been kindled of Christmas around the room have already been kindled in each heart. And so we say thank you. Thank you for your presence, your light, and your love. Let's begin with our first carol. And if you're so led and inclined and able, please stand and let's join in singing, O come, all ye faithful. Let's raise our voices and send the energy to those watching online. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Praise. And that adoration is extended to your left and your right. Greet somebody with a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and let the love be shared. As we share that love with all of you who are watching online, thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your Christmas Eve with us here at Unity North. Okay, Unity, let's come back and sing that song one more time. Raise your voices up. Oh, come, ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Rise, the Lord. Give yourselves a round of applause. And please be seated. In order to not disrupt the flow of what we have going on this evening, we're going to pass the baskets at this moment. Tom, if you could put a little music behind it, that would be great. We have been so blessed this holiday season with 15 angels in our congregation that said we're going to put a match out there. And they raised $50,000 to start this new year with a new mission and a new vision and a new purpose and direction. We're asking you tonight to give from a place of depth, a place of consciousness that knows the prosperity that exists in your heart, in your life, in your family, as you share that prosperity with this community. This is above and beyond your regular giving, so we appreciate every gift you bring tonight. And if you're feeling so led to give a little special gift, there's a Christmas envelope in the chair pocket in front of you. We invite you to participate in that Christmas match and to see Unity North thriving in the new year like never before. As the baskets come around, know that we are holding a place of blessing for each and every one of you as you are blessing us, not only with your presence, but your generosity. As the baskets come around, Andy and Don will play another song.
celebrate the birth of the Christ presence into the collective heart of humanity. This is not just a historical event, but the awakening of the divine light within each of us. Tonight, as some of the youngest members of our congregation reflect on the journey of Mary, Joseph, the shepherds, and the wise ones, and the Christ essence itself, we also reflect on the thoughts and spiritual journeys that mirror our own. What does it mean for us to allow the Christ consciousness to be born in our hearts and lives? Tonight, we explore the inner journey of each player in this divine drama, and in doing so, discover that this sacred journey is our story too.
When the angel first appeared to me, I was overwhelmed by the magnitude of what was being asked of me. Me, a young girl from Nazareth, called to carry and bring forth this divine light into the world. I wondered if I was enough, if I could truly fulfill this role. In my heart, I knew that the divine had chosen me, not because I was perfect, but because I was willing. Yet there were so many moments of fear and doubt, so many thoughts of running away. Yet, through each step, there was a part of me, a brighter part of me, that knew this plan was much larger than me. It came as a still, small voice from within.
Mary, I believe in you. God's plan is always for the highest and best good, for your highest and best good. This Christ has always been within you, quietly residing in your soul, in your heart, and your spirit, longing for expression.
but I'm so scared.
I know you are. And again, let me say, I believe in you. I will never leave you alone. There's more to you than you know. Feel me, sense me, know me. I will be with you each step of the way.
I don't know if I can do this.
I am that within you that has all the strength, courage, and love you need to fulfill this plan. It's always been there and always will be. You just didn't realize it till now. Now is your time to bring it to life. Sit silently and allow my voice to guide you, to support you, and help you through this fear.
I trust you, and I'm listening. I love you.
And I trust and love you. Hear my whisper in between your thoughts. Feel my presence underneath each emotion. Know my essence with each breath and each step of your journey. You have within you all you need.
In this moment, as I gave birth to this child, I'm so glad I listened to that deeper part of my soul. I feel like I'm holding pure love, pure light, not as something separate from me, but as an extension of me, a symbol of that same light that dwells within every soul. So may this birth be a reminder to all to trust the divine flow of life that resides within us as we allow Spirit to use us for the highest purpose of love.
I want to be like Mary, open to God's plan for me. I want to be like Mary, who had the eyes to see that God was asking her to give birth to the light. I want to be like Mary, open to a greater light. And with love, I'll give my heart to what God would do through me. She'd never seen a star shine quite like it. glowed and spoke to her soul. The trees seemed to part at its dawning. The world had changed more than she could know. She took a breath and held it for a moment. The soothing light was all she could see. Feeling its essence inside her, she closed her eyes and let her spirit breathe. She was one with the light, as we all can be. One with the light in her heart, she believed. Touched by the holy and divine, this holy night, one with the light. There was peace in her soul, none like she'd ever known. By the light in her eyes, fallen from the holiest of skies. She'd never seen a star shine quite like it. She knew then she'd share it with the world. Blessed light from heaven's holy ocean, sent to live inside one little girl. She was one with the light, as we all can be. One with the light in her heart, she believed. Touched by the holy and divine, this holy night, one with the light. This holy night, one with the light.
And the same still small voice that lived within and spoke to Mary also spoke to her husband Joseph, who was equally unsure and afraid.
I didn't expect this journey. I thought my life would be simple. I'd work as a carpenter, marry my beloved, and create a quiet, ordinary life together. But the universe had a different plan. When I first heard of Mary's pregnancy, I was filled with uncertainty. Why me? Why us? I was ready to turn away, to protect myself from what I couldn't understand. But then, in a dream, I heard the still, small voice of divine wisdom within me.
Do not be afraid, Joseph. Your role in this grand story is not about knowing all the answers. You can't control it. It's about surrendering to the divine unfolding. It's about your willingness to step into the unknown, the mystery, to trust the light within you and guide both you and Mary.
I don't know what that light is. I've never felt it before. This is so foreign to me.
I will help you find me. I am the voice of that light. And I've always been with you. You just never listened before.
I've always defined myself by what I can do with my hands, with my mind. I feel helpless as her husband.
You are called to surrender to the light. You can't make anything happen. You are called to allow. I know that's difficult.
You have no idea. My culture dictates what should happen here, and I will be judged if I stay. Yet, I cannot abandon her.
I know exactly what you're going through. Mary is going through it too. You will go through it together.
I know I can't do it alone. I know she can't do this alone.
I will be with you the whole way. The three of us will do this together.
Now, as I stand here in this humble stable, I feel the presence of something far greater than myself. The Christ is not just in this child. It's in the very fabric of life. It's in my wife. It's in me. It's my hands, my thoughts, and my surroundings. It's the stable and the innkeep. This journey has shown me that when I surrender my fear, I make space for love, and love is what will transform me and transform the world.
I want to be like Joseph, reaching out to those in need. I want to be like Joseph and give the best of me to those who feel alone. I'll offer them my hand. I want to be like Joseph, give the best of who I am. And with strength, I'll give my heart to what God would do through me.
I invite you all to please stand as you are able and join us in singing our second carol, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald
We were out in the fields that night, just doing our work, when the sky opened up before us. The angel said, "Do not be afraid, for I bring you good news of great joy. For us, shepherds, we live on the outskirts, tending to our flocks, often unnoticed. We like it that way. We like being safe from the dangers of the city and the hustle and bustle of humanity. What could this news mean for simple people like us?" And then a still, small voice spoke from within us.
It means everything. It means you are an essential part of the great unfolding of the world's becoming. You are no less important than anyone else in the world, perhaps more so, because your humility and simpleness are necessary for the world's transformation. You can no longer play small.
I don't want to be important. I'm happy on the edges and away from it all. And yet, here I am, witnessing this sacred moment. In the presence of this light, I feel something shifting inside of me. I realize that the divine light doesn't discriminate. It doesn't choose based on status or position. It shines for all. It shines as all. This Christ essence, this divine love, is meant for each of us, no matter where we come from.
You are not as small or insignificant as you once thought. The divine light sees each one as worthy. This light, this love, is calling from within you to know your worth, your value, and to awaken the truth that you are a necessary part of something far greater. You are a light bearer and are called as witness to the miracle of your own awakening, to transcend fears and shepherd from the courage needed to sustain that light.
I am so honored to bear witness to my own awakening, and I will commit to doing what I can to serve those seeking the light and those who have forgotten the light.
I want to be a shepherd and know the best of me. I want to be a shepherd and go where spirit leads. And so with confidence I will no longer hide. I want to be a shepherd and give birth to the light. With each step, I will be blessed as I give the world my best.
Please remain seated and sing with us our next carol. What child is this? What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary.
We have traveled far, following a star, guided by something beyond our understanding. We've always followed the stars as a means of gaining wisdom. With this star, we sought a king, a ruler, but what we found is something much deeper, something simpler and more profound than any external reality. This child, born in humility, radiates a presence that transcends all earthly titles and powers. It transcends wealth and earthly wisdom. This child is more precious than all the treasures of the world.
The Christ light you have always known existed, searched for years, you have now found. It is not a spirit that rules with force, but one that invites peaceful transformation from within. You came seeking answers and have found a deeper truth than you could have imagined. Beyond the titles and trappings of this world is the divine presence that many have sought and will continue to seek until the end of time. Now is the time to lay down all earthly possessions and realize a great treasure more pure than any gift you could bring, a spirit that is always guiding you if you are willing to listen.
Our gifts are symbolic: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Representations of earthly abundance, yes, but also of divine connection and sustenance. Symbols of the wisdom, intuition, and insight that comes from the light we were created in and as.
The greatest gift you have offered tonight is the gift of presence. The gift of witness, the gift of awareness, the gift of being, the gift of your recognition.
I am honored to bear witness to the light and to use my position to bring light to the world.
I will be filled with wisdom as I follow Spirit's call. I will be filled with wisdom and find the light in all. And I will sing the praise of God where'er I go. I will be filled with wisdom, seeing light in every soul, and in knowing I'll travel far to tell the world just who they are.
and remain seated for our next carol, O Holy Night. Together. O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its birth. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, night, oh, night, oh, night divine.
And so, on this holy night, we reflect on the inner journeys of those who witnessed the birth of Christ. They are not just characters in an ancient story. They are reflections of our own spiritual journey. Each of them, Mary, Joseph, the shepherds, and the wise ones, were asked to open their hearts, to trust the unknown, and to find, recognize, and answer the call of the divine light within themselves that transcended the fear, the earthly wisdom, and their culture. Tonight, we are invited to do the same. The Christ presence is not something that happens once in history. It is an internal unfolding, a light that is born again and again in each of us. What is being born in you tonight? What new awareness, what deeper truth, what greater love is awakening in your heart? The world awaits your answer.
I shall be the Christ child, a holy place of peace. I shall be the Christ child, aware of God in me, giving love to every woman, every man. I shall be the Christ child, for it's who and what I am. And with love, I'll give my heart to what God would do as me.
On this night, I had no idea what my life would be. what I would be called to do, to fulfill, to express. Life was a blank slate, an empty palette. I have no recollection of why my birth was more special than another, but each step of the way, I was told I was unique, that I was chosen. I was destined for something that would change the world. I guess when you're told something long enough, you begin to believe it.
You heard it from the outside, but I was also speaking from the inside. You just weren't listening.
But eventually, I did.
Yep, you did. And that has made all the difference.
Eventually, it was the internal voice that gave me the courage to fulfill my destiny. And as I did, the voices on the outside grew louder and not so friendly.
I am aware, yet I never left you throughout the journey. I was there when you sought me, and when you did not. I was there when you were afraid. I was there when you were angry or sad. I was there when you were teaching. I was there when you were alone. I was always there.
You gave me everything I needed to take the very difficult steps before me. My life was challenged, difficult, painful at times.
I know. And each step you had to feel me more deeply.
My life was also blessed as I learned things I didn't know and followed your guidance to share them with others. All along, you were the teacher.
No, I was just the presence of what was always there. You were the vehicle for the teaching, the truth.
Thank you. I am eternally grateful.
And then it became your life's work to awaken the light in others long after you even left the planet. Job well done, good and faithful servant. Here is my child in whom I am well pleased.
And so now, this special birth of a not-so-special man who listened to the still small voice within him is celebrated every year. My brief time on this earth is but a symbol of what lies within all of us. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of light, the kingdom of truth and oneness. And the job is now yours. You may see yourself as not so special, but you bring a light to this world that is vital and needed. Let this celebration of birth be an internal one, as you remember that you are never alone, and the still small voice of God, as love and light, is always speaking, always guiding, and always present.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would heal our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy had come to make you new? And that sleeping child you're holding will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm a storm with his hands? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Did you know this child so sweet had come to be God's unfailing light, to show us all that light exists in the heart of one and all. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would change all of creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would bring light to the nations? Did you know that your baby boy was heaven's perfect love? And that sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you
I invite you at this time to connect with the still, small voice that exists at the point of you. Close your outer eyes. Adjust your body. Closing the eyes and relaxing the body is like crossing the threshold from the outer to the inner. Let the chair have the gift of holding you in this now moment as you just ease yourself a little more deeply. Begin to take some mindful, deep breaths. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathing out and letting go of anything that is obscuring this voice. Breathing in more of what you need to express as your highest self. Perhaps breathing out anger and breathing in trust. Breathing out stagnation and breathing in cosmic energy. As we breathe mindfully, we begin to notice the canvas of our mind. Thoughts, emotions, memories, some true, some false, all across the landscape of the mind. Continue to breathe and release, and begin to notice the spaces between the thoughts, the space of silence, the space of love, of faith, of hope and joy. Always there, always as a canvas, but sometimes we're not listening. I invite you to shift your attention from the landscape of the mind to the heart. Breathing, listening, the song behind every breath, behind every heartbeat. That voice is calling you home. Listen. Listen with your heart's ear. Listen into your own Christ consciousness. Lean into your true nature. And let's remain in that space with our true nature in the forefront of our consciousness. Observe the silence, one and the same as the Christ consciousness, the still small voice. Bring it back with you as you gently open your eyes.
And so the still small voice is spoken. The invitation has been laid out to be more of you than you've ever known yourself to be. Not just tonight, but every step that is before you, every breath that is before you. And so we come to that place of silent night, that still small place within us where we answer the call, the listening beyond the listening, the being beyond the being. The same Spirit that spoke to everyone in this grand story speaks to you tonight. And so I invite you to get your candle ready. I'm going to invite Damien to come forward and to play Silent Night. And as he plays this melody alone, I invite you to be fully present to the call, to the answer. And in a moment, the ushers are going to come forward as we sing Silent Night. And from the one Christ candle, they will light the candle of each person around this room. Just a note, candles that are lit, stay up. Candles that are unlit, bend. Al thanks you. Take a deep breath, and let's move into that still small place of the silent night, the holy night of you. Let us raise our voices as one beautiful demonstration of the light of Christ made visible, tangible, and audible as we sing. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. And as the light continues to make its way around the room, let us notice that the light of the original candle is not diminished. It never has been and never will be. And so it is with each and every one of us on this Christmas Eve. As we expand the light and the awareness of that light that we are, and we give it away to a world that needs that light more now than ever before, to a country that needs that light now more than ever before, to the somebody who you don't even know needs that light now more than ever. Just take a moment to stand up. And we're going to sing Silent Night one more time, and I invite you to bring to mind and to heart that one person who needs to know everything that Mary knew, that Joseph knew, the shepherds, the wise ones, and the Christ. Together, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infants, though tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly. And as the band continues to play Silent Night, I invite you to make a wish for yourself, for your family, for your church community, for the world, and to raise that candle up very high, and maybe turn around and look at the beauty around you. It may seem like it did to the characters in our story tonight, that my light cannot possibly make a difference. But that light, your light, with those around you, becomes the most powerful force for good on the planet. On this Christmas, let us know that together we are more, that we belong to each other. Different religions, different beliefs, different colors and shapes and textures and backgrounds, but we belong to each other. As the band continues to play, I invite you to hold a wish in your heart as you blow that candle out and to send the smoke to around this beautiful earth home, that this is the great awakening of not just 2,000 years ago, but it's the great awakening of the planet tonight. As you feel led, make the wish and blow the candle out. As we go our separate ways, let us sing. Sleep in heavenly peace for the world. Sleep in heavenly peace. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hug one of our teenagers on the way out. Have a beautiful, blessed New Year. We'll see you for Burning Bowl on New Year's Eve, White Stone on the first Sunday in January.